Alright, let's talk about An Unholy Prophecy, one of those quests in Where Winds Meet that instantly pulls you in and refuses to let go. This fragment chapter quest takes place in Kaifeng and sends you deep beneath Jadewood Court into the Martial Temple, where things get tense very fast. From tricky platforming sections to clever puzzles and sudden combat encounters, the quest keeps you on your toes the entire time. And just when you think you're getting comfortable, a mysterious painter shows up and nudges you toward a hidden chamber packed with traps, weapons, and secrets waiting to be uncovered. As you push deeper into the temple, the atmosphere gets heavier and the challenge ramps up, leading to a confrontation with the dangerous Shi Zhen. This isn't just a simple fight, it's the kind of encounter that tests everything you've learned so far. In this video, I'll walk you through the full An Unholy Prophecy quest step by step, showing you how to navigate the temple, avoid nasty surprises, and come out on top. So if you don't want to miss anything, or you just want to enjoy the story without getting stuck, stick around, because we're diving straight into the shadows of Kaifeng. I'm quickly moving on to the video.
Of the audience
before we start.
Subscribe to
if
the
you
channel.
enjoy these types of list videos,
don't forget to subscribe if you like these types of videos.
Enjoy watching.
Thanks.
If you are trying to start the An Unholy Prophecy Jianghu Legacy quest in Where Winds Meet, your journey begins in Kaifeng. Head straight to the Jadewood Court district and look for the Martial Temple. This area is easy to miss if you are rushing, so slow down a bit and explore. Once you step inside the temple, you will notice a character called the Mysterious Painter quietly waiting there, almost like he knows you are coming. Talking to the Mysterious Painter is all you need to officially start the quest. There is no special requirement or hidden trigger here, just walk up and speak with him. After a short conversation, the quest activates automatically and a new objective marker appears on your map. This marker points you toward the western sections of the temple, hinting that things are about to get more dangerous and a lot more interesting. Before you rush ahead, it is really important to prepare properly. Make sure you have the Meridian Touch Mystic skill unlocked, because several puzzles during this quest cannot be solved without it. You will also need fire arrows, so check your inventory carefully. If you are missing them, search around the Martial Temple for a nearby quiver, or make sure you have learned the crafting recipe so you can create them yourself. Once everything is ready, follow the quest marker outside and climb your way onto the temple rooftops. This part feels very cinematic and sets the mood for what is coming next. From the high ground, you will find the entrance leading into the Martial Hall. Step inside, and from here on, An Unholy Prophecy truly begins to show its darker and more intense side. Once you enter the Martial Hall, head straight to the quest marker and talk to the Mysterious Painter again. Yes, he is still there, and yes, he is about to make things more mysterious. After the conversation ends, your next task is very hands-on. Look up and shoot the hanging lamps using fire arrows. This is not optional, so make sure your aim is good and you brought enough arrows. Lighting these lamps is more important than it first appears. As soon as they are ignited, hidden corridors begin to open around the hall, quietly reshaping the area. This moment also sets up the Jade Bell and Knocker puzzles that will come later in the An Unholy Prophecy quest. On top of that, you unlock a brand new emote called An Unholy Prophecy, which will be crucial in just a moment. After that, the Mysterious Painter finally explains what the prophecy actually means. According to him, the true purpose is not about combat or destruction, but imitation. You are meant to stand where the god of killing once stood and mirror his exact pose. It is a very dramatic reveal, and it makes the room feel a lot heavier all of a sudden. Now move to the mark platform right next to the painter, stand directly on it and open your Puzzle Emotes tab. Use the An Unholy Prophecy emote while standing still on the platform. As soon as the emote finishes, a mechanical platform activates and slowly descends, opening the path deeper into the temple and pushing the quest into its next, darker phase. Once the platform takes you down into the underground passage, take a moment to look around and get your bearings. The area is quiet at first, but do not let that fool you. Move toward the passage directly across from the barred gate and follow it deeper underground. Before long, you will run into a group of guards blocking your path, so get ready for a fight and clear them out to move forward. With the enemies defeated, you will face a door protected by a Jade Bell and a Knocker. This is a small puzzle, but the timing matters. Strike the Jade Bell first, and immediately after that, use your Meridian Touch ability on the door knocker. If you do it in the correct order, and without hesitation, the mechanism clicks into place and the door opens. Beyond the door is a large hall filled with armor stands and weapon displays, leading toward the secret edict chamber. As you push forward, you will be attacked by 3 enemies guarding the area. Take them down one by one and make sure the room is fully clear before you start exploring, because you will need some breathing room for what comes next. After the fight, examine the armor displays carefully. You will notice that 2 of them are missing weapons, which is your next objective. To progress the quest, you must retrieve both a long weapon and a short weapon. This means exploring the left and right wings of the hall, where each side hides one of the missing pieces you need to continue deeper into An Unholy Prophecy. To find the long weapon, start by heading to the left wing and taking the stairs down near the entrance. You will immediately notice that this section is more about timing than combat. The corridor ahead is lined with wall-mounted spike traps that extend and retract in a steady rhythm. Watch the pattern carefully and only dash forward the moment a spike begins to pull back. Getting hit here is not just annoying, it can cost you a lot of progress. Every mistake chips away at your health and may force you to retry parts of the corridor. Stay patient and keep moving until you reach a lever at the end of the hall. Pulling this lever does not end the danger, instead it triggers mercenary guards to chase you through the corridor. Here is the clever part of the design. You can pull the lever again to reactivate the spike traps and use them against the pursuing guards. Let the environment do the work for you and clear the path without wasting too much effort. Once the area is safe, continue forward until you reach another jade bell and knocker puzzle. Just like before, ring the bell first and then immediately use Meridian Touch on the knocker. The door opens into a chamber guarded by a single enemy. Defeat this lone guard and claim the spear inside, which counts as one of the long weapons required for the quest. After grabbing the spear, exit through the nearby gate and keep walking until you reach a circular chamber. Look up and start jumping between the platforms above you. This platforming section leads you back toward the Grand Arsenal Hall, so take your time and line up your jumps carefully. While you are in the circular chamber, make sure to explore every corner. There is a hidden chest tucked away here, and it is very easy to miss if you rush through. It is a small reward, but definitely worth grabbing before moving on. Once you re-enter the Grand Arsenal Hall, you will notice another spear on display in the center, called Rampage. Behind this display, there is yet another corridor filled with horizontal spike traps coming from the wall on the right. Walk through only when the spikes are fully open and slip into the opening in the wall. This next section throws even more spike traps at you, this time attacking from both sides. Again, observe the rhythm and dash forward at the right moment. At the end of the hall, you will find another lever and, unsurprisingly, another bell and knocker puzzle waiting for you. Beyond that puzzle is a room containing the Silver Spear of Discipline. Pick it up, and as you exit, prepare for another enemy encounter. Defeat the enemies, return to the Grand Arsenal Hall, and interact with the armor stand missing its long weapon. Select long weapon returned, and the spear will finally take its rightful place, marking the long weapon objective as complete. With the long weapon secured, it is time to head back and explore the right wing for the short weapon. This side mirrors the left wing in structure, but the traps feel a bit more punishing. Along with the usual wall spikes, you will now deal with ceiling mounted spikes that slam down from above, so keep your camera up and your movement slow and deliberate. The second set of falling spikes is where most players slip up. Patience is key here. Crouch when needed and only move forward when the spikes have fully reset. Once you make it through, pull the lever to unlock the deeper chambers and get ready for another familiar bell and knocker puzzle blocking your path. Beyond the puzzle, you will enter a room guarded by a heavily armored enemy carrying a shield. Taking this opponent down in one clean hit is difficult, so do not force it. If things go wrong, the Tai Chi Mystic skill is your best tool, as it can break the guard's defense and create a perfect opening for a decisive takedown. After defeating the shielded guard, collect the short weapon and move forward into a circular chamber with a deadly spiked pit at the center. Carefully jump between the platforms and make your way to the other side. In the nearby hall, you will find the Triumph Sword waiting for you. Keep pushing ahead and you will enter another corridor filled with downward falling spikes. Dash through them with good timing and activate the lever at the end of the passage. Just when it feels familiar, you will be stopped by yet another bell and knocker puzzle, standing between you and the next reward. Solving the puzzle opens the door to a hall where the Black Cloud longsword is displayed. Clear out the guards in this area and finish the corridor sequence. Finally, return to the Grand Arsenal Hall, interact with the armor missing its short weapon, and select short weapon return to complete this part of the An Unholy Prophecy quest. After you return both the long and short weapons to their displays, take a moment to enjoy the payoff. A short cutscene plays, and the restored armor activates a hidden mechanism inside the hall. Slowly, a secret doorway reveals itself, confirming that you have done everything right and unlocking the path forward. Step through the door and you will enter a circular chamber filled with a dangerous trap that raises the floor of spikes. This section is all about momentum, so sprint and jump without stopping or hesitating on the platforms. Once you make it through safely, you will find a chest waiting in the next room. Open it, take a breath, and get ready, because this leads directly into the final boss fight against Shi-Gen. The fight with Shi-Gen takes place in the final chamber of the An Unholy Prophecy quest, and it can feel chaotic the moment it starts. Shi-Gen does not come alone, and the 4 guards that enter with him are just as dangerous as the boss himself. If you rush in without a plan, it is very easy to get overwhelmed in the first few seconds. Resist the urge to attack Shi-Gen right away. His guards are designed to punish impatience, often stun locking you or striking from behind while you are focused on the boss. As soon as the fight begins, your top priority should be eliminating these minions one by one. Clearing them out turns the battle from chaos into something you can actually control. Once the room is clear, the fight becomes much more manageable. Focus entirely on Shi-Gen, carefully dodging his heavy attacks and waiting for clear openings to counter. Stay disciplined, chip away at his health, and avoid getting greedy with your hits. With steady timing and positioning, he will eventually go down. After Shi-Gen is defeated, a short cutscene plays and a chest appears containing your rewards. When you are done looting, follow the quest marker back out of the underground area. The mysterious painter will be waiting for you on the surface, and speaking with him one last time officially brings the An Unholy Prophecy quest to a close. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.